Boom.
Cheers.
So, here we are.
Where are we?
In the den.
Actually, I think we do need a space to do this. And I think this is a pretty good space, but...
I need to do it up a bit. I need to clear some of it out, do it up a bit. I've got a chalkboard.
I can see that, but I can see that.
So I'm thinking we could write on there. Swing thoughts or something like that. Don't they normally do that?
What's your swing thoughts?
Oh, just hope my colour goes down somewhere.
So here we are, Monday show.
Just a little bit.
This is Monday show. But no. Actually, like maybe if we ever decide to actually move house and actually stay in the one house, then maybe I'll put up a space. We're looking at moving to Zilmia.
Zilmia?
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. Suit you too.
Yeah. Follow Richo's footsteps.
Yeah, there's a few streets I wouldn't live in.
Name of that street?
Oh no, there's a couple of streets. You'd have to tell me where it was.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's just price wise.
What about Boondall?
Nah, it's a bit too far away. Like, I know, so is Zilmia, but like we're looking at Toowong. But anyway, we're looking at some stuff.
Boondall's pretty good.
We're going to sell in Kalanga. I don't really want it.
Right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it's to go for the kids at school. You know what I mean. So that's where it's at. Anyway, that's what I contemplated. Oh, what? Me as a teacher?
Yep, today, sport.
I don't know about that.
What are we doing today? Sport.
What are we doing today? Marxism, socialism.
No, just plays ball.
Really?
Yeah, that'll teach them enough.
I know, it sounds like there's a lot going on. But anyway,
yes.
New sponsor of the show, Wolf Coffee. So that's
not too bad.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Wolf.
Hendra?
Yeah, on Gurla Street.
Gurla Road.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well done. Anyway, whatever, I tried to sound like I knew what I was talking about. But yeah, Monday show, guys. So if you didn't already know that, but thanks for tuning in. Chances are you've already tuned out, but that's okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
cool.
Yes. We're ripping straight into it.
Yeah, mate, whatever. So we're pretty much going to talk about vlog that was, which was mcleod, vlog coming up, which is ASHGROVE, and we've got a few little questions, and then we've also got just some stuff to show off and rant about, basically.
Yep, beautiful. So mcleod,
yeah,
hadn't been there for years.
Well, for you it was 20. For me it was about 4 or so.
Yeah. So
4 or 5.
I hadn't been there for a long time. Look, a good course. Another way, it's got some interesting holes. It's got some nice holes to the eye. Like, do you know that old grain silo?
Yeah. Is it a grain silo?
Yeah. That's what it was. So it's an old grain silo. Do you know? But it's got, I don't know. It just adds a bit of character. It sort of stands there overlooking that par 3. You know, it's and good par 3.
Look, the golf course has a lot of elevation change, which is really cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I like that hole. It's got some decent length to it. It's got the water to the left.
Like 170. It's a tough one. Yeah.
You know, you got to hit it. You know, it's one of those holes, isn't it? That you walk away at the par, you think, all right, I'm happy with that.
Well, again, that's almost a zero. Like, it's the second hole of the golf course.
Yeah.
You are in for a you know what I mean? If you hit a good shot, well, great. It's not too tough a green.
No.
Once you're on to sort of 2-putt.
Yeah.
But you could make a double there very easy, and then it would change so much from day to day to day.
Yep.
You know, because back into the wind, downwind, no wind,
Yep.
big difference.
I thought the course was really good. There's some tight driving holes there. There's some ones that aren't long, but
it's sort of
need to hit some good tee shots.
It's a nice opening tee shot down the hill.
Yep.
Then you got a tough par 3, and then a gettable par 5. So like, I hit a tee shot that was a bit right, but it was drawing back. If it was straight, it's probably in the water. So if you sort of see that, it was sort of hooking back a little bit.
Yep.
It feeds to the right, and then everything slopes down to the right to the water. You know what I mean? So if you hit driver, it's a tough tee shot. If you hit left, you're dead. There's out of bounds. There's hazard.
Yep.
And then it starts to get quite tight. So then you get a tight dogleg left hard, and a nice tight one there. Then a par 5. So you've got some tight holes for about 5 holes in a row, and then it sort of opens back up a little bit, and then it gets tight.
Look, I've been impressed with some of the courses. They're in reasonable nick considering we've had no rain.
Yeah.
And yet they're still in pretty good condition. And, you know, they're trying to do some work there. I mean, a bit of rain. That hole where they put the new fairway. And
what's that, 15? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they would have they would have thought they would have got some rain by now to really help them along. And unfortunately they haven't, so they're doing the best they can.
Everybody is. Like, this is where it becomes hard, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think a lot of these courses are doing a really good job. Like I said, my hats off to them for keeping the courses as good as they can. Like I said, we've been to a few lately, and, you know, I'm very surprised that they have been in the good nick.
Yeah.
But, look, I like the course. I think it's good. It's got some good holes.
Yes.
Like I said, a couple of shorter par fours, but, you know, if you get away a good tee shot,
yes,
you're in a really good spot, and you feel that you can score reasonably.
But like a lot of short par fours, like in the area, like so we played Gainsborough yesterday.
Yep.
And Gainsborough, and then so that'll be coming up. I don't know, depending on, because we've got Rural Pines coming up as well. So
it'll be out within the next 2 years.
There you go. So, you know,
if we remember.
I don't even know where we're going, but Gainsborough's got a couple of short par fours.
Yeah.
They're gettable. If you hit bad shots on them, you're buggered. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about a short par four, is that if you want to go for it, cool.
Yep.
But if you stuff it up, then you're absolutely cactus. So you got 11, which we're talking about, at McLeod, so it's down the hill to the right. If you can hit it up over the trees and actually get a kick like Richo did, you're up around the green.
Yeah,
if you hit it too far right, you're in the trees. If you hit it too far right, you're out of bounds. You hit it too far left, you're stuck behind trees.
And you're right, like I said, for you, you're looking at, you know, hitting the green. But I get to that 40 metres out, I feel that I've got a good chance for a birdie.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So you don't necessarily have to drive the green, but, you know,
because your short game's solid.
And that's what you're looking at. Those holes, you know, if I get a good drive here, got a good chance. At worst, you know.
Very impressive. It's a very impressive course. Like, you can see the drone footage. Yeah, it's a little bit dry, but it's not that dry, and the greens were pretty damn good.
I thought it was...
same as Gainsborough. Same as ASHGROVE coming up.
Yep.
It was all pretty solid. Like, it's all been really good.
You know, like I said, very surprised. The condition of the courses are in around the place. Like I said, considering. But it's... McLeod's a really good course.
No, McLeod's solid. And like I said, it's been a couple of years since I've been there, and it's been 20 since you've been there. So...
Yep.
Hope they were in financial trouble. Things changed. They're okay now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but certainly.
Didn't really start off as a ladies only.
Yeah, I think that's changed recently.
Yeah, that's changed, but for a lot of years it was ladies only. And,
well, I think even on the board,
and I think
it's changed.
I think when the last time I played, there was only certain days it was available.
Yeah.
To actually play.
Yeah, and that's sort of
the ladies was very much a ladies golf course.
Yeah. Now it's changed. Like I think everything with the times a little bit has changed, which is for the best.
I think
not because I'm a male and I get to play.
No, I don't think it's just that. It's like you said. You know, you get a drop off of ladies playing, and then suddenly your club's in trouble, and that's what they realised and went, well. See, we need to do something, or otherwise we'll end up with no club at all. Well,
I think this is... I was having a chat to a lady the other day, Barney was there, and we're talking about junior golf. And this is where I find it's weird, because who do you need in the golf? There's two probably categories of people, and one of them is juniors, the other one is ladies. So if you can get more ladies and more juniors, or you get more ladies, you're probably going to get more juniors, but either way...
I would have said more people.
Well, you definitely need more people, but again, there's plenty of males.
Because I don't like to ageism people.
Not ageism. Sexism and ageism. That's certainly the case, like, right? So yes, you do need more people, but if you were to diversify, I don't know what that means. Does that fit into context?
Yeah, no.
Context.
Look, I think it's a perfect sport for certainly the kids that aren't into contact sports.
Yeah.
Like I said, a couple of my kids are not really that keen on some contact sports. You know what? You can go out there. You're still playing sport. You know, there's a lot more leeway with dress.
Yes.
So you don't have to dress.
Well,
like
pretty much what I was getting at.
Ago.
I was having a chat about a junior schoolboys event or school kids event, and parents. So parents is sort of what was killing it for this lady talking about things. You know what I mean? So there's all these parents looking to see if anybody's moved anything, and oh no, that ball moved. You know, they're all over you and all that sort of stuff. It's like, guys, we need to.
Well, the reckon one of the worst sports around was junior tennis.
Probably.
The amount of kids.
Demir Docky.
Well, not even that, even down to a lot level. You know, I heard a lady talking about, and this is just a tournament.
Oh, mate, you've been to rugby league, haven't you?
Oh, rugby leagues.
Mate.
Well, some of those parents are pretty full on too.
Mate, I'm brought up in it.
Yeah. But, you know, it was up at Nudgee College, you know, where all the tennis courts were. One of the ladies was saying there, you know, just some junior tournament, you know, not Queensland Open, nothing flash. She goes, some of the parents are throwing ice at the opposition and everything.
Yeah.
It's like to put them off their game and stuff. They're kids. And you know what, if they're going to be...
regardless, that's just like somebody shouting you down for having a different opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. It's what, my opinion's worth more than you, or my child's better than yours,
you know,
or I will do this. It's bullshit.
You know, it's... I remember hearing the stories of Ben Hogan that did the same, because they used to shout at him, you know, apartheid and throw ice at him and all sorts of stuff, and he didn't even know what they were talking
Ben
about.
Hogan, Garrett player.
Garrett Player, sorry.
Yeah.
Garrett Player. And he didn't even know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But, you know...
Oh, when he comes to Australia.
There's something about it. You know
yeah.
what? If our two boys are playing tennis, right, we let them go.
Harrison would smash Ben, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you know what? And if he,
Oh, God.
and if he does...
Good on him.
Good on him.
That's, oh, mate, I totally agree.
But I just don't see... I don't see the shouting and trying to put people off and carrying on. Do you know, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter whether they're playing rugby, soccer, whatever. You know what? If you don't wish to cheer for the other team, shut your mouth. Otherwise...
There's a reason for sports being as level a playing field as it can be. It's you versus me, me versus you, my team versus yours.
But
That's
if you
it.
go to a soccer team and the other team scores a great goal, you go, oh, great goal.
Fairness.
Yeah, and you give them a clap.
You have to.
That's what sport's about. It's about, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, golf's the same. Mate, we can go toe for toe all day, and then you
Tit for tat, baby.
pull out 9 on the last and hole out.
Yep.
And you go, great job, mate. What can you say? There's no,
No,
point
nothing.
carrying on. There's no point in throwing something at you.
If you go back and watch Lakelands, like it's just like Lakelands, all right? So the last time we played Lakelands, with me, Jace, you, and Josh Bevan.
Yep.
Come down to the last, all square down the last.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Hit it in the bunkers to the right. Oh, Jace has dead set stumped it.
Yes. Yep.
Like to a foot.
Yeah.
And then Josh has hit one to about 5 foot.
Yep.
Made the putt.
Yep.
Both birdied the last. What can you do? You've hit great shots in there. We've halved it.
Yeah. And you know what? You could stand there all day and say, if you gave Jace 50 balls out of that bunker, he'd never do it again.
It's true. He wouldn't do it again. But he did it.
That's just what it's about. I mean, you know, Norman's had blokes who've chipped in on majors.
Oh,
and
mate.
he just
Larry Mize.
He just goes.
I might try to put this up, actually. I might try to put it up right over this section here. The other guy, whoever that is. I'll put it here. As you'll see that, I'll have a look. Oh, look. Larry Mize just chipped in. Imagine that feeling.
But like Norman said, what can you do?
I know.
Except go over and say congratulations.
Sucks, but it's
I
how it
mean,
is.
that's what it's about. It's about having some decency and sportsmanship, and you know that happens.
Jake Nicholas always said that his
we'll
father
always get
said,
disappointed.
shake the hand, look him in the eye, and congratulate him 100%. Even if you're dirty inside, you have to 100%.
Mate, we've all played finals or whatever
Oh,
else,
mate.
and you're filthy after the final. But,
Of course.
You know, well, not if you win, but if you lose.
Yep.
But still, ultimately, you know, it's a game.
Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. And
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Cool. McLeod was very good. All right.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of questions. Because we've got so many of them, we're going to actually have a separate video for questions. So we might do 3 or 4 now, and then we will do more in a video to come. We've got some grips and we've got some stuff to talk about. First one, as always, David Lee.
Go, Dave. How you going, mate?
Can't beat a quickie on a Monday morning. You said it.
I think any day's all right.
Yeah, I was about to say, quickie. Anytime you want a question. If you had one wish for Australia, what would it be? Ooh, Richo for Prime Minister for me. One wish. Well, there's a lot. Paul Heads and Julia Gillard come to mind.
One wish for Australia. Not to dwell in the past. I think it's time that we all banded together as Australians and move forward.
As I said, Richo for Prime Minister.
And not keep dwelling. I don't think we need to forget the past. I'm a big person into history. And
Okay, I'm going to
that
play
sort of
devil's
stuff.
advocate here. But you are a middle-aged white male.
I am, but I am very much Australian. I've been here all my life.
Mate.
I've seen the community most.
I agree with you, mate.
And and like I said, I'm not saying
people don't realise.
I'm not saying we should get.
People do realise it. That's why they watch you.
Yeah.
Richo is one of the nicest people you'll ever met, and actually puts into practice what he's saying. You know, for 25 years.
Yeah, I just think it's a good idea to, like I said, we don't ever need to forget the past. It all needs to be there, but I'd like to see Australia pull together and move the country forward.
And not just Australia though, it's everywhere. But yes, Australia. Yes. Mate,
like I said,
you're not wrong.
We look at how some other countries have incorporated things together. You know, New Zealand do it fantastic. Mate,
you're right. Yeah, we spoke about it yesterday.
Nothing like the haka, nothing like their national anthem. I sing their national anthem.
Mate, I don't even know the words. And yesterday I was like, oh mate, it pumps me.
And that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see someone come along and go, you know what, this is what we're doing. This is going to be the anthem. This is where we're moving forward. And we're moving forward all together, not as all these
certain
different
groups and
little groups. But I think it's about time we sort of band it together and move forward.
As I said, Richo for Prime Minister. Well done. Good one. Yeah, I like it. Would golf be better with less clubs in the bag? Another one from David.
Not for companies.
That's true. That's probably the only person that would be bad for. No. I think for a better player, the more clubs is not a bad thing. But I think for an average player, I think you get too confused in which club to grab, especially
because then we do that thing, don't we? They go, it's a good 5-iron.
Yeah. Oh, miss it. Oh, what if we miss it?
If I don't get it good, maybe I should go the 4 hybrid. Like, I think that's the thing that's confusing for us, isn't it? When you walk up and go, if I hit this shot really good, it's a 7-iron.
Yes.
And you go, well, I haven't been hitting them that good today. Maybe I'll go 6 on. And of course,
then you flush it,
and you nut that,
and you're over the back.
Now you're over the back in the water.
In with the foxes.
Look, there was a lot more half sets. Like when I started, quite often you get what? 3, 5, 7, 9, and a pitching wedge.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much spot on.
That's pretty well, and you might add, I don't know, fairway wood and a driver or something.
Yeah.
And probably one wedge.
It's plenty enough.
Most people only just carry 56.
Plenty enough.
Pitching wedge in 56. And if you look back at the old bags, Nicholas's.
Well, their highest lofted wedge was 56. You know what I mean? Years ago.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of wedges. Like so, it's gone the other way, and they had a lot more longer clubs.
Yeah,
it was quite often
again because of loft, I suppose. But
yeah.
Even still,
their 2-iron was probably unequal to
pretty much a 3 or 4-iron now. I think Tiger's 2-iron used to be 20 degrees, 21 degrees. Maybe even 22, which is sort of 4-irons these days. I think it was something like that. I think Tiger's stuff's always been quite weak, and I don't think he's changed too much over the last 20 years.
No. I think
it's always been pretty weak, like a 48 pitching wedge, 3-irons like 24 degrees or something like that.
When you flush me in the middle, doesn't matter.
24, 25. So yeah, it's like sort of like a 5-iron. So it's
I think for that, and you still come across a lot of blokes, don't you? That they go, do you know what? I have a 5-iron and I have a 9-iron and. Or 7-iron.
Get out there and play golf.
Couple of wedges and that's it.
That's all you need.
So they got sort of like a little. They go, no point having others. I can't.
It's a pretty fun game to maybe take driver, long iron, mid iron, wedge.
I mean, sometimes when I go with the kids, I don't take.
Seriously, that's all you need.
I don't take all my clubs because especially if we carry the bag around,
correct.
You just sort of grab what you think you might use for the day, or you might just take a couple that you want to hit a number of times for the day because
you're not hitting it well, so you might, or whatever else.
If you get a new 3 hybrid, you might go, you know what? I'll just go and play 9 holes with the kids. I won't take a driver or a 3-wood. I'll just take 3 hybrid so I can get used to it and the feel of it.
Perfect, correct. Yes, Dave, I would agree with that. Yes, it would. That's it, done. Lesson tomorrow. Have a good week, mates. You too, Dave.
Yep, Dave's been getting some lessons.
Dave has, and I see why.
I saw a
Saw
a little video.
Yep.
Going all right?
Same, going all right.
Yep.
Going all right.
Scratch next year, reckons.
All right, baby. We're not far off.
Well, swing was looking good.
It does, yeah. Good changes. Good little changes.
Yep. So
Keith Harding.
So with that, that's what Dave did was him and his friend got a package deal to go and get lessons together. That's not such a bad idea because you get, say you get a package, you and I get a package where you get 5 lessons. Well, because you're going with someone else, you're more likely to.
It's like going to the gym when you go to the gym with me, eh?
Yeah, when you punch out a bit of,
A couple of rib curls and glute stretches.
Yeah. I'm still trying to find out where those glutes are.
yeah, they're on your cheek.
But good idea. Like I said, pair up together.
No, 100%.
And the other thing is that when you go and get that lesson, so say me and Russ go and get lessons,
yes,
right? So we go and get a lesson, then we can catch up in between and
talk about
it,
blah, blah,
do a bit of practice, see how you're working on, and you've got someone else to sort of have a bit of a look and go, oh, hang on, man, didn't he tell you to keep your feet closer together? Or, Russ, you're getting a bit wide or whatever.
Don't be like that. Russ isn't getting wide.
No. But good idea. Good idea, Dave.
Keith Harding. Is the new flag can stay in rule good? Yes.
Yeah, look, I think so. Look, you can see it on some of ours, especially the long plots. We've just been leaving it in.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're filming, depending on how far away
the
it is.
reason I say, does it really speed up play? Because I played in a group the other day where I and one other wanted it out and the other wanted it in. It took twice as long to putt out. Your thoughts? That is probably the issue.
Yes. We tend to...
I personally don't care.
If you and I are playing and you go, I want it out, I'd just leave it out.
Yes, one of us would take the high road, yes.
Yeah, so basically that.
Yeah.
Like if we were punting from off the green and I said I want the flag in, you just go, yeah, all right, we'll leave it in.
Yeah.
Like that's generally... I'm not really concerned either way. I'm happy for it to stay in. Or
sometimes we leave it in, sometimes we leave it out. If the putt's sort of close enough, pop it out.
Yep.
But if it's outside 20 foot or whatever,
generally if it's a nice long putt, especially if it's sort of up over a bit of a hill and you can't quite sort of see the base of the hole, I'd rather just leave it in. But I think the same that was always going to be the problem.
Yes.
You got 4 people that want 4 different things in a group, and one's going, no, I want it out. Oh, put it back in, put it out.
And then from that, potentially, then it is you need to sort out the group. If you've got 4, 2 of you want it, 1 of you don't, or 3 of you do, 1 of you do, whatever it is. That's where then you need to sort of putt out that way, I reckon.
Because originally we all got on the green and we just put the flag out. Stayed out until it went in.
If us two wanted it out and Keith and Bill wanted it in, well, to me, Keith and Bill would go and putt out. We would read our putts, then you'd pop it out after you guys are done.
Yep. And maybe if it's a regular group you play with, that's what you might need to sort out between you.
Correct.
You know what? If you want it in, well, you just putt out until it's... And then
I'll putt. I think it's pretty damn good. And I think we'll go one more here. What do we got? Daniel C. If you fly to any golf course in the world to play and have any car waiting for you at the airport to drive there, what would they be? So it's dream car and dream course. Daniel C. Good question. Do you want me to go?
You can go, mate.
Probably an Aston Martin.
What do you think, Joe?
Bond, yeah. Probably an Aston Martin DBS or something like that. Like, that'd be nice. Just because I'd never have one. I've seen plenty around, love them. Course, I don't know. Like, again, you got to say Augusta, but nah. Royal Sandgate. Aston Martin, Royal Sandgate. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I'd like anywhere in the top 20 in Australia. I'd love that. Maybe even Kinloch in New Zealand or something like that. That'd be very, very nice. Queenstown, Aston Martin. Go on.
Kabul in Afghanistan.
Yeah, okay.
In a was it an
Abrams.
striker?
In an Abrams.
With a couple of US Marines to sort of keep me company. I reckon something like that'd be pretty cool. Just different.
Why not?
Most dangerous course in the world. Why not?
Why not? There you go.
Yep.
Comment below because I like that one. Comment below on your thoughts of that. What would you?
Something like that.
What would you do?
Just different.
Dream car, dream course.
Yep. So
Because you are different.
wow, one of those striker vehicles pretty good, right?
You're off your head.
Especially if I could sort of hang up the top and
Yeah.
use the machine gun. But I'd want a few US Marines to keep me company,
Yeah.
something like that. But
Just
you wanna-
talk about old stories.
You want to go to a dangerous course, mate? Go out to in the middle of summer. Go to Condamine.
Yeah, or the Nake.
Yeah, you go to Condamine and because they shut it over summer.
Yeah,
to the
the
brown snakes.
bloody
So
snakes
it's probably
everywhere.
a dangerous course.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, look, I reckon anyway. Same thing as you.
Oh, that's
if
hard.
someone picked us up in a nice car, I'd go anywhere.
Actually, Daniel Kofod picked us up in a nice car, didn't he?
Yeah.
that was a dream come true, really.
Took us to a nice course too.
Yeah, he did actually, yeah. Old Yarra Bend.
Yeah,
Bloody lovely.
Ben's great
Yeah,
course.
exactly right.
I don't think we'd be too concerned.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't worry me. But if
Yeah.
being a bit of a philanthropist,
An old
then-
combi van.
that's where we're driving. Mate, aren't we driving down to President's Cup in the IMAX?
Yeah, oh God, nah, we need an old combi van. One's got big peace signs on the sides.
I know. That sounds
That's what I reckon.
I agree.
Yeah.
The Aussie golf piece.
Yeah. I think we'd play most courses.
That's it's pretty
Yeah.
much it. Like for us, no. But if I wanted to be a flog, it'd be an Aston Martin at some fancy track. Don't care. But really and truly, anybody picking us up, going to any course together with people playing golf wouldn't be a bad thing. Ashgrove, Richo.
Yep.
That's
Great
where we
course.
were.
Great course. So,
So
that's
Ashgrove's coming up
yep, it's coming up.
on Friday.
Look, a great course, like you said, not super long. There's
That's what I
quite
like about it.
Quite a few.
Speaking to a couple of members and stuff there, yeah, it's really tight.
Yes. So it's one of those courses you can cut some corners if you wish to.
If you wish.
Can't get yourself into a
Bit of
world
strife.
of trouble. Certainly a course where you can hit some other clubs off the team, put yourself into a good spot. Mm-hmm. Look, I always think it's been a good course. Like I said, they've had to do a few changes around the course, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah, like 18 and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Old
yeah.
18.
The old 18 was a really
Yeah.
great finishing hole.
Yeah.
Like, finished right in front of the club.
Correct. Sort of what we
So
like.
yeah.
But yeah, I think things change. But so they've changed the nines around a little bit since
Yep.
last time we were there.
Yep.
We had us two. We had Matt Clayton.
Yep.
And we had Wade Nader.
Yep. The Wadenator was there. I think he was there.
I don't know if he was.
No,
He was there. He was there. Matty Clayton.
Yep.
And we're talking about Helensvale. So Helensvale's starting back up and everything with Brett Lawton
Yes,
and
done a lot of work down
Lawton
there.
and
Yep.
stuff like that in his family.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
so there's a lot going on. And we're going to get to a lot of places, but that's sort of where we're at the moment. But no, really good. Just watch it. It just solid. Just a solid spot.
Yeah, do you know what? It's one of those ones. It's not far from the city.
No. It's a solid spot.
you
People
know-
will bag it because it's not in the most amazing nick all year round,
Oh,
but it's a
and
pretty solid
it's
track.
the same thing. Look, do you know what? Every time you don't need a course that's a million miles long every time you play.
No.
You know, sometimes
There's plenty of grass to
I
hit
think
off. The
there's-
greens are solid.
I think there's some really good holes.
It's tight. It's gettable. Some short holes to go for. You miss
Yep.
them, you're dead. Sort of what we like.
Yep. It's always in pretty good nick. It was reasonably green there. All
Correct.
the fairways were in good nick.
Yep.
I reckon it's good. It's got a good clubhouse there and a deck you can overlook. A fair bit of. You can see what at least 1, 2, 3, 4 holes or so off that
At
back
least,
deck.
yeah.
Right. So there's the par 3, the finishing hole, probably nearly the one
Two,
over. and
two
the-
tees
the
in front
two
there.
in
You've
front.
got the
Nice spot to sit and
It
have
is.
a drink after.
And
a
we
game
did
of golf,
afterwards. And we did.
I think it's a great course.
Yes.
Like I said, courses don't have to be. Courses are what they are.
I think it's
reasonable price. They have lots of deals.
They always have lots of deals.
You know,
I think it's one of
Gareth
those.
I've known for a while.
Yes.
So Gareth Smalls there as the
Gareth.
as the pro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good course.
I think it's one of those courses that, if you were a member at, you would then go to other courses and find other courses easy-ish. Especially from a narrowness standpoint.
Yeah, and I think that's what they find a little bit sometimes. Some of those go to some other courses, and but it's in a good spot there. Like I said, pretty close to the city.
Yeah.
Around that area, I suppose you'll only sort of have there and St. Lucia.
St. Lucia. Yeah.
Like once Vic Park goes and stuff, so they might get a few people sort of migrate that way, especially if they live out around that way. But like I said, it's only what, I don't know, 10 minutes to the city, 15 minutes. It's not
true.
very far at all. But it's a good course.
Check it out. It was good fun. It was good to have
Yeah.
Matt back as well, and we'll definitely have Matt back again. So we've got 2 more things we want to finish off with. What's in your hand, Richo? Hopefully people have seen it.
Hands.
Nothing. Hopefully people have seen it. So we done something with it ages and ages ago.
One of my favourites.
And we'll put a link in the description to the video that we've done with that.
Yep.
Or check the, I don't know, which way would it be? Up here? Would it be up here? Or it's up here. Check the card up there.
Yep.
I don't know.
The old power pod.
Yeah, the ASHGROVE Power Pod.
Yep.
Is it? No, I know it's ORIZABA.
ORIZABA.
ORIZABA. So we done a thing ages ago. It sort of half went viral, and then other people are starting to do stuff with it. So it's a bit of fun. We're actually going to do some more with it, and we've been meaning to do more with it, but we haven't had time to do any of the new gear as well. So it sort of sucks. But anyway, ORIZABA Power Pod.
Yeah, we might try and get a couple of other boys to hit it.
Yeah, some
Not
more
too
people to
many-
hit it and get some numbers with it.
Yeah,
It's
you know
going to be
what
an interesting
You know
thing.
what I'd like to do is get some. Maybe if we can get some more.
We don't want it to explode off camera.
No.
on
Well,
camera.
that's what I'm saying.
Slices.
We certainly don't need to get.
We need some
anyone
more
that-
slices to stuff around with it.
That's what I was looking for. Some more of those mid to high handicap slices.
Yep.
If we could get a couple of them out to have a hit, I'd really like. Because
Agreed.
ultimately,
That's
that's who it's
yeah,
aimed for.
that's right.
So this isn't aimed for you. It's not aimed at.
In saying that, if you check the video, I did hit the best shot. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's not aimed for you. It's not aimed for James.
No.
It's
So we
not-
had myself, Richo, Gordo, and we also had Macklin
Yeah.
as well. Actually, go back and check out a svelte-looking James Macklin and a young-looking James Macklin.
Who's only a boy?
Oh, no.
He's only 15.
A couple of years ago. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's certainly. I mean, it was aimed at
Yeah.
people that clearly slice. So the idea of the whole head and stuff. So it'd be very good to. We'll keep an eye out and see if we can get a couple of people who
Yeah.
about that same thing and see how they go.
It would be interesting.
And especially if we can get them to hit their driver and
Yeah,
maybe if
yeah,
they
we'll try and
slice
get some numbers
then-
and stuff. It'll be
then
interesting.
Put this in and see if it does make a difference. Because ultimately, that's what it was aimed at.
Yes.
I'd say
Less
that
slice. Maybe not all about distance, but yes, keeping it down where you need it to.
Yep.
And we've
That's-
also got some stuff behind us.
It's never going to go as far as current new drivers.
No. Definitely not. That stuff right there. So we've spoken about these in the past. Again, if I remember, up in whichever, is it this one or this one? Don't remember. Go check it out. It was just a corral, but it was sort of we ended up putting one of these on. It was about one of them, just a perforated cowhide baby. So we put one of those bad boys on. That's the one. Yep. So we put one of them on a hybrid years ago on a shaft
Yes.
that we had a new hybrid, and we hit it at Corralbin, and we're just talking about it. Like at the end of the day, the Gripmaster grips we want to muck around with a little bit more because they're growing on me. The more and more I grab them, the more and more they're tacky as buggery. And I think we even in the video, we'll put it up here and you could hear the noise of it. You ready? Oh, I'm knocked the camera. Sorry. Hopefully you heard that. But that's this sticking to that. It's awesome.
There is a good film of Mark Crossfield playing with Whitney.
With Whitney, yeah.
And
Whitney actually commented on a video this morning, or the
Yep.
photo I put up.
so
So Whitney uses them. Yep.
so she he took one of her clubs off and you could see his whole hand.
Once these get used, like these, they're tacky as
the,
buggery, but they're getting even more tacky.
Kangaroo.
That's my favourite.
So the kangaroo one. So yes, look, I'd like to thank Bruce.
Yeah, Big Bruce.
from Gripmaster. So him and his brother run the company out of Victoria. So they're saying that they last for years.
Forever.
So and
Or maybe not forever, because that's...
I was talking to Bruce. I was saying there was a young fella he knew, hadn't seen him for a long time. Said, "Can I get my clubs re-gripped?" And he went, "Yep, bring them round." He said he turned up, he goes, the grips were still really good. And he goes, he'd actually gone through 3 sets of irons and he just kept putting them back on thing. So in this day and age where people are looking for stuff that lasts a long time, that's why I was very keen to
Stuff about with them.
well, put them on the clubs and then see how they go over a longer period of time. Because we do get a lot of stuff where you know...
Yeah, we only get a short period of time with them. And even
Yeah.
that grip, like we popped it on and then popped it off pretty quick.
Yeah.
But you straight away could tell that, again, it's a sensation that a lot of people don't like because it is too tacky. But once you get used to it, you don't need a glove. It's probably best almost not to have a glove.
And, well, that's what Bruce was saying. So the couple of things... Because once we put them on irons and stuff, we'll talk about it more. But that's what he was saying. A lot of people don't need a glove.
That's mint.
So you don't need a glove. You can still use a glove if you wish to.
If you wish
but you
to.
don't really need a glove. Sorry for all the glove makers.
Yeah, well, I mean...
But yeah, you don't really need a glove. And to clean them. Just basically wet piece of cloth. He said, just
Yep.
wet it, swish it down, dry it off. That's it. They'll last for years.
Yep.
One thing that he was saying, no one ever cleans their grips. And it's one thing we probably should do. Wet cloth, give
Yes.
a wipe over. He's right. You
And
don't
that's any grip, just quietly.
any grip. You don't realise how much crap.
Oh,
So we
oils
go
and
out,
shit.
we rub it
Yep.
in the face, it's got sunscreen on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It builds up. Those things are...
Sauce
yep.
from your vegan burger.
That's
Get it
true.
all over
Is
it.
that vegan kangaroo leather?
The kangaroo is vegan.
So it's half vegan.
Yep.
Good.
So a couple of different ones.
Yes.
There's a
Oh,
So-
there's,
so
and there's
this-
more than what we're talking about
Yep.
as well. But that's
So-
the kangaroo.
so the kangaroo. There's the
You got some putter ones. You got
so
cowhide.
made out of obviously
Kangaroo.
They reckon these last even longer.
Oh, I
than
think they're the
cowhide
signature. Yeah,
ones, right.
they're the softest,
Yep.
longest lasting. I
Yep.
don't know about the tackiest, but they're the ones that I've seen the most of.
Pretty close to it. So got a combination of these and some of the cowhide ones, and a couple of different putter grips. So one's a cowhide putter grip, one's a kangaroo one.
And we might even give a grip away at some stage potentially.
Yes.
So-
because
Stay tuned for that.
do have a couple
There's
of putter grips.
Yep.
So, gonna whack these on, see how they go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very impressed. I was very impressed when we did them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had a talk with Bruce.
Yep.
And they do lots of unusual ones as well.
Yeah.
So if you go and have a look at their, it might be nearly. No, I think it's got a couple more days to go. They got a Viper snake grip
That's you.
putter one. So if you go onto their Instagram or Facebook and follow it and like bits and pieces, you can win it. So they are doing some ones like that. I think he was talking about a crocodile one and quite
Really?
yeah. So they're looking at quite a few different ones.
Holy
But,
crap! So it was 5 days left, and that was a day ago.
Yeah, that's it. So if you're keen for
So that's
something,
where you got to go to. The Grip Master. 5
Yep.
days to go. You can enter that one
Yep,
on Instagram
it looks really cool.
on the original post.
Yeah. So if
So
you,
there's about 77 comments. I don't know if that's all of them.
yeah. So if you
but
go,
win a
you can
one
go
of a kind
on.
putter.
You can go.
Have a look
Yeah,
at that.
that is cool.
That is cool.
So you can go on Facebook or Instagram. It's,
Yep.
it's on both. Follow the link, like it, comment. I'm
Like
not too
it.
sure exactly what.
So
it
when this
was.
comes out, there'll be 4 days left. 3 days left.
Yes, looking at lots of different things. They're actually looking at doing hockey grips, and also looking at doing cricket bat grips. So he's been doing a bit of stuff with Dino Jones.
Ah, Dino,
So-
good golfer too.
Yeah. Well, I think that's how DJ's come across it and went, I really love these grips. Maybe we can incorporate this into, he was saying a few different problems because you obviously got batting gloves
Yeah.
and a lot of sweat and bits and pieces. Indication is really good in the rain. They stay tacky through the
mean,
rain.
Almost like
Like-
you've heard people go, oh, they get better as they
Yep.
get wetter. It's almost that true. You spin your hands, give it a bit of a wipe, wink, they're even better.
So
They almost get better after some use.
few people, retooth goosing has been used.
Say that, kid. No.
Retooth.
Stop.
Retooth.
Go again.
Retooth.
Retooth goosen.
Retooth. So
Goosen.
he's used them for years.
Yep. Jared Lyle did.
Was saying that his aren't quite standard. I don't know. There's some extra bits on them, so they all make them for him. I think it goes through a certain year, every couple of years or something. So
I think Allenby used to use them. Jared Lyle used them. Whitney Hillier uses them.
yep.
Lucas Herbert does. Ogilvy used to. Don't know if he
There's
still
some
does.
film of Lucas Herbert as well, talking about them as well. But you know, like I said, to me,
Matt Guyot uses them.
Does he? To me, in this day and age, where people are looking at good value for money and things that are going to last them,
Yes.
maybe it's worthwhile.
Certainly a little bit
Thinking
more
about
expensive than, say, regular rubber. But again, even not much. You know what I mean?
No.
You can pick them up for 30 odd bucks or sub $30, and you got your multi compounds at about 25. You know what I mean?
No,
It's
because
not.
they're all sneaking up that sort of price.
Yep.
I like the softness on my hands.
That's same.
I just find that with some of the other clubs, they are a bit tough on my hand. I can't use cord grips. Like I just feel way too hard on my hands. But it'll be very interesting to see how they, I'm positive they're going to last for ages.
Mate,
there are a few different colours. So
Heaps.
there's black, there's tan.
Yep.
And there's another sort of lighter sort of colour one. But yes, they're looking at lots of different putter grips. Mm-hmm. Because they've had a bit of an upsurge in leather putter grips. So they are actually looking at, like I said, quite different ones. I can't remember if it was the Stingray one or not.
Jeez, look
But
at he's all over.
There was crocodile and some snake ones and bits and pieces and stuff like that. So
Yep.
I think very good.
Very impressive.
Very excited.
So this is
Get 'em
years
on
ago we
and-
done that. We've mucked around with them. Now we're
Yeah.
going to muck around with them more, just because they're pretty damn solid.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, that's the Monday show done. That's
Yeah.
a longish one. Stay tuned in the next day or so. We've got we'll have a potentially even a 2-part question and answer thing, and we'll go from there, guys. Thanks for watching.
Sounds good.
Comment below of your dream car combo with the golf course. Thank you, Daniel C. Good question.
Or motorbike.
Or motorbike,
Yep.
or moped, or tuk-tuk. Whatever you
I'd
want.
have to be on the back. not a real good motorbike rider.
You'd be old love from Top Gun, wouldn't you? While the Berlin song's going on
Oh, behind Tom.
behind Tom.
Yeah.
You would. Mate, you're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Highway to the danger.
Richer zone. All right.
Yeah. Maybe
That-
not. Maybe not Tom. Maybe someone else.
Hemsworth
Yeah. No.
loves Bitter Chris.
Goose.
If you're watching, Chris, comment please, because Richo would love to boof you. Meet you.
You want to come out for a hit? Give us a yell.
100%.
Yeah.
Thanks, and we know you're watching. Just
No,
comment.
I'll
Thanks.
even let you win.
Actually, I'm ready to smash you.
Wouldn't care. That's all it's about. I'd be too sidetracked.
Yeah, it's sidetracked. Guys, thanks for watching. I know it's silly. It's always silly, but we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Stay tuned. Plenty more to come. Bye.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's what you say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.